Happy Monday, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Alli. I am super excited because it's finally 2026. I took a little bit of a break from YouTube. I was doing a lot of TikTok and I want to get back on YouTube and long form content. I feel like it's a little bit less pressure and so I'm excited. I have a lot of errands that I want to run today and so I thought I might as well pick up the vlog and take you guys along with me. I'm finally gonna make my morning coffee and I've been so obsessed with the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso from Starbucks, but Starbucks has been taking all my money lately. So I ended up actually getting the espresso blonde or the blonde espresso from Starbucks at the store. So I'm super excited. I've actually never tried this. I've heard a lot about it, but I thought I would give it a shot. So I'm gonna make, I don't even know how this works. Let's see here. So I don't really know if this, I think if it's iced coffee, it's not treated like an espresso where you only use like 1 or 2 shots. I think, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong because honestly, I have no idea. I've never used this before, but I'm gonna get a little bit of my brown sugar, put it in this with some ice, a little bit of this, shake it up, and then I do have milk too, so I think I'm gonna use some milk to make kind of like a latte too. I don't know, we're gonna test it out and see. This is gonna be such an experiment because every time I've used brown sugar in the past, I put it with like a hot espresso, not this ice cold kind of like coffee stuff. So I don't know if it's going to mix very well. So I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna do like a little spoonful of brown sugar and I feel like this is gonna make a mess. Okay, so just a little spoonful of brown sugar. And then I'm gonna do some coffee. So let me scoot you guys back so you can see a little bit more. There we go. Now you can kind of see what's going on. Let's see here. Since it's a coffee, I think I can do more of it since it's not espresso. I don't really know. So I'm just gonna maybe start with that. I'll add a little bit of ice and then shake it up. I think I might do a little bit of cinnamon powder too. Last time I used this container too, it leaked, so hopefully I can get it tight enough where it doesn't. That's like perfect. I'm gonna do a splash of milk inside also. And I just like to do 2% milk. So a little splash of that. All right, let's taste test this. Hopefully I did enough milk in it too, but I feel like this is completely probably wrong what I just did, but let's see if it's good. Okay, honestly that's pretty good. I think I might have done a little bit too much milk, but not bad. It definitely doesn't taste like the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso, which I think I definitely did it wrong, but not bad. I definitely really like this. I think I'm gonna have to try to look up some recipes on Pinterest for using this iced coffee, but I feel like this will save me so much money rather than going to Starbucks almost every morning. So I'm excited for this. And I have a few errands that I wanna run. I need to go to Walmart. I want to finish up Blake's birthday gift. His birthday is like 2 weeks, I think, away. And we're going to celebrate his birthday the weekend before since he's going to be out of town for work. So I want to finish getting some of his gifts and decorations. And then I want to go to maybe TJ Maxx or Michael's and find kind of like a vintage, maybe old kind of frame. We got these Polaroid pictures and I'll actually show you. Let me go grab them. So we got these super cute Polaroid pictures in, or not Polaroid, what is this called? Like a photo strip in Paris, and I've been wanting to do something with this little photo strip. And so I saw this idea on Pinterest where you get your own picture frame that you like for the kind of like border, and then you can find your own fabric print, and then you put your photo in the frame with the kind of like a decorated fabric background. And I feel like it's so cute and cozy, and so I want to do that and then put it up in our bedroom. So I think that's going to be the plan for the day. What else do I need to do? There was like a few other things that I needed to do, errands that I wanted to run. So I'm gonna take you guys along, and we're gonna get a lot done today while I have the day off work. It's so crazy to me that we're already almost 1 month into 2026. I feel like with the holidays, we were traveling up to Washington, Idaho, and then we came back down. And so I feel like it was just a lot of travel, and we've just kind of been able to ease into the year. I made a bingo card, which I'm super excited for. And I've actually never made a bingo card before, but I feel like it's really exciting and fun because I have a lot of goals that I want to accomplish this year. And so I think it's really fun to be able to write them all down, and you can design it and color it any way that you want, and it just is a visual reminder of everything that you want to accomplish this year. So I'm really excited for that. And then I was actually looking back at some of my older YouTube videos from late last 2025. It really made me miss YouTube and want to get back into it. I just really love long form content and being able to share everything and then also look back on, because it's kind of like a digital diary for your own life, which I think is kind of fun. And then years down the road, we can look back and see all the memories and everything like that. And so I think that's a lot of fun. But we have been looking at apartments. We've been looking at houses to rent so much this month, because I think maybe early February, late February timeline, we need to really be maybe touring apartments, trying to find houses that are going to be for rent. Our lease is up in a few months, and so I just want to get ahead of the game and really try to find a place. That way, when the time comes to sign a lease, we kind of know exactly what we want, exactly what we're looking for, location, just like number of beds, baths, yard, no yard, garage, that kind of thing. And so we've been doing so much research. I've been on Zillow pretty much like every day. I try to check because I know a lot of things can pop up and then they can go so fast. So I've been on Zillow, Redfin, but it's actually so crazy because I know Scottsdale is super expensive, but it just like blows my mind when I look on Zillow and you see this house and pretty expensive, and then you see the inside and it's very dated, gross carpet, just kind of like yellow tile. I don't know, just not really the vibe. And so I feel like that can be super discouraging sometimes because you want to stay within your budget, but you also want to live somewhere that's just like cleanly. I feel like I'm trying not to be too picky about necessarily the aesthetic, because I feel like we are in kind of like a transition phase of trying to save up for a house, and we just have a lot of other things that we want to save up for, and so not trying to dump all of our money into renting a place for a year. So I'm trying to get over the fact that the aesthetic might not be kind of like our apartment of just very kind of updated, modern, light wood, that kind of thing. And so we've been trying to look at a lot of places, but it's kind of been rough because there's not honestly that much out there. And then we've driven through a few neighborhoods. We've tried to see, we'll like see postings on Zillow, and then we drive through the neighborhood to just kind of see what the vibe is, and then if it would be a neighborhood that we would want to live in. And so I feel like that's kind of helpful just because we are starting the hunt so early that we can kind of narrow down neighborhoods and just put a lot of kind of thought and research into our decision. But that's kind of been what's going on lately in kind of our just like life, I guess. But I'm trying to think what else. I feel like there's just been so much that's been happening that we've been trying to figure out. So that's honestly the biggest thing, probably, is trying to figure out where we want to go. We were gonna stay in this place, but I think we want to try to find a different neighborhood, try a different part of town, see where we would want to buy a house in the next year or two. So yeah, but I'm super excited. I have a lot of things that I want to get done today, and we actually are going to go to my sister's house later tonight and do like a barbecue kind of thing with, we're gonna have a tomahawk, we're gonna have jalapeno poppers, probably a little bit of drinks, and just kind of hang out. And then there's the national, I think it's like the football national championship that my sister's husband and Blake want to watch, and so we're gonna go up there, watch that, and just kind of hang out before we have to head back to work for the week. And Maisie doesn't even know it yet. I'll show you. She is gonna be so excited to see her cousins. She's sleeping and resting up to see them, but she's gonna be running crazy. They have a nice yard outside, and so she's gonna probably just go and run and sniff all the bushes, because I feel like here it's kind of hard since we don't have a yard. We have to take her out on a leash most of the time, and so she's resting up for it. But I am going to go run some errands, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Since I'm gonna run some errands, I wanna show you guys the bag I'm gonna use, because I want something that's hands-free and comfortable, since I'm gonna be just kind of popping in and out of stores. So this is my little leather Mandarin bum bag, and I love this bag so much. I wore this in Europe literally every single day that we went around in Europe, and it's so perfect. It's just like literally massive. It's like the large kind of bum bag. So I'm gonna pack my Edam little lip gloss and my wallet and my keys. I think that's literally it. But my little tiny wallet I'm gonna put in here. And then I'm actually going to pack, this is just like, this isn't the full picture thing. This is just like the second card that you can scan. But I need to figure out how big of a frame to get. So I'm gonna bring this, that way I can kind of eyeball how big of a frame. So I'm gonna bring that. But this is the fanny. Little bum bag. Like, how cute. So perfect too. I love a hands-free fanny pack, because a lot of the times I would use my Lululemon kind of like crossbody fanny pack. It's a lot more kind of like athletic style, very athleisure. And this one is leather, and it's just a little bit more kind of elevated for an everyday bum bag, especially if you want kind of like a fanny pack, hands-free, but elevate. So love that. And this is the outfit. So just a simple brown sweater, my black little bum bag. These are my Paige jeans, and then my little Sam Edelman. These ones are super comfy, and I feel like they're really cute too, but mostly just because they're comfy, easy to walk in. So love that, and don't mind that. I need to do so much cleaning today. I'm going to vacuum, do laundry, clean the mirrors, everything that you can imagine for a Sunday reset, but it's Monday. So we're gonna do that later. Before I go in to run errands, I was thinking about this on the drive to Ulta and Michael's, but I wanted to ask you guys, because I got hard gel for the first time, and I mean, I love them. I think that they look so stunning, and I was having issues with my acrylics. My real nail was lifting from the acrylic, and so I ended up just being able to pretty much like pick them off and pop them off super easy. And so I ended up taking them off, and then I got hard gel on, and I've been really loving them. But when I actually got them done, my hands, or like my nails, were kind of burning under the light, which is really weird. And I kind of like took my hand out of the light for a second, and the lady had told me to like put it in, take it out, put it in, take it out a few times, so it doesn't burn. But I didn't know if that was normal or if that's not normal. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments, because I was a little concerned. I feel like it shouldn't burn on your kind of like nail bed, but I don't know. So I'm gonna go in to, I think I'm gonna go to Michael's first. Ulta, they have a Ross here, kind of have everything in this little strip mall. And I wanted to try to find some cute Valentine's Day goodies for some of my coworkers, because I think Valentine's Day is on Saturday, so Friday we can wear like a Valentine's sweater and earrings, headband, anything like that. We can just kind of dress up, and so I'm super excited. I love Valentine's Day just because the pink, the red, the hearts, I just think is so much fun, and I just love it. And so I want to try to look and see if there's anything in Ross to wear for Valentine's, or to give my coworkers. So let's go. found this mat for in front of the sink and the dishwasher. And it's huge. Well, that's the bottom of it, but is this too girly? I feel like no, but I don't know if this is too girly. What do we think? It's considered Metro Farmhouse, which I feel like is so cute, but is this for a girl's apartment or would this be multi-gender? I love it though. I feel like these flowers are so cute. Oh my gosh, I finally found these. My sister got these for her dog and Maisie chewed it up. So you two are coming home with me. Let's go. Let's go. I just got back from running errands and taking Maisie on a walk and to the bathroom, but I got some good stuff from Marshall's, Target, and then I'm so hungry. It's almost 3 o'clock. I haven't had lunch yet, so I think I'm going to make something for lunch really quick and then I will give you guys a haul of everything. I had showed you guys a clip of this like kitchen mat with flowers on it and I loved it so much, but I ended up not getting it just because I didn't know if it was gonna be a little too girly. So I wanted to put the mat right here and this one is so dirty and stained. I've tried to wipe it and nothing will get it clean again, and so this one's from Costco, but the mat was gonna go right along here. And I feel like it was long enough where it would have extended in front of the dishwasher. So I'm still kind of looking for something to replace this because it's just like stained, dirty. And then, hi Maze. And then Marshall's and Target stuff that I will give you a haul once I finish cooking. We just have a little bit of leftover ground beef, so I think I'm just gonna make this and then maybe make like a little burrito bowl or maybe like a little taco or something. I feel like it's already 3, so we're going to my sister's around 5 and we're gonna have dinner, I would assume probably like 6:30. So I don't wanna eat something that's too heavy because I wanna make sure that I'm ready for dinner later because we're gonna be having tomahawk, which I love steak. So I think I am just going to heat this up. We did actually have one of the Kevin's like garlic chicken meal that I might potentially make, but I feel like this needs to be eaten, so I think I might just do this. All right, I have all of my little goodies from Target and Marshall's that I want to show you guys, and Maisie's gonna join in on this little haul. Oh, she sees a dog toy in there, or smells a dog toy. I don't know how she knows. Literally, how does she know that there's a dog toy in here? Huh? How do you know? So, first, okay, Maze, you can't have this yet, okay? I'll give it to you in one moment. So there's these really cute dog toys. My sister actually got one at her house, and Maisie chewed it up. So, my mom sewed it just because it was so cute, but they had 2 more at Marshall's. So, oh gosh, she wants it. Okay, hold on. So cute, 2 little Boston Terriers. She wants it so bad. Her face looks so cute. Look, Maze, I know you want it, don't you? I'll give it to you in a second, okay? So we have 2 of these cutie little Bostons. I'm gonna give my sister one when we go up to her house, I think later today. I'm trying to decide if I want to wait till Valentine's Day or if I want to give it to her dogs now, but I feel like they're so cute. So I'm gonna give Maisie one, and then I'm gonna give her dog Jerry and Finn. I'm gonna give, okay, this one can be yours. I'm gonna give her dog Jerry and Finn one also. Okay, hold on. So we got 2 of those from Marshall's. Ready? Go get it. So this one, I'm gonna keep this one up so Maisie doesn't get it. And then I got these little scrub daddies. These are the Valentine's Day shaped ones. I love these for doing dishes. And, oh, she thinks this is a dog toy. But I like these for doing dishes. We got one, I think it's been a while, and so it definitely needs to be replaced. So I got these cute Valentine's Day ones, and actually, I think these are heart-shaped. Oh yeah, they're heart-shaped, I think. That's so cute. You can see them kind of right there. These are super cute. I feel like these will be good, and I feel like it's always good to replace these. I don't know how often they recommend replacing little scrub daddies, but I feel like since they're getting wet, food on them, I think it's good just to replace them more often than you probably think. So I got a little 3-pack of those. That's everything that I got from Marshall's. And I was looking for one of the picture frames that I had talked about earlier in the video with a fabric. So I went to Michael's. They didn't have any fabric that I liked. I feel like it was very picked over. And then same with the frames. I really want more of like a vintage, unique type of frame. And I feel like a lot of them were very just like generic and basic, kind of like a white plain frame, black frame. They didn't have all that many kind of like unique vintage options. And then I did stop into, hi, where's your toy go? Go get it. I did stop into Ulta. Hi there. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. You like your new toy? Okay. But I stopped into Ulta. I was running low on both of my Morphe brow pencils. So I got the Morphe Definer brow pencil. This one is a little bit kind of thicker of a tip. And then I like the Morphe Micro brow pencil. This one is way smaller, more precise. So I got both of those, and I get the color Java. And then I love the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This has been a staple in my makeup since I think the very beginning when I started wearing makeup in like middle school, more seriously in high school. But they didn't have just the normal translucent, so I got the translucent honey to try. So I don't know how it's gonna be, but I mean, it says translucent and it has a little bit of color to it, so I feel like that should be fine. But it's actually so crazy how much they've increased the price on this product, because I remember when I first started buying this, I think it was like $36 or $38 maybe, and now it's $48 for this container, and I feel like that's kind of pricey, but this does last me a really long time, so I feel like it's worth it. I honestly feel like I could use one of these in, like, I think it takes me maybe like 6 months or maybe even more, maybe 6 months to a year, honestly, or to use this whole product, because you don't really need very much translucent powder. So got that, and then I actually had a gift card from Christmas, so it covered a little bit of the expenses from Ulta. And Target had some super cute stuff. I feel like I was wandering back and forth from some of the aisles, so I had some ideas for Valentine's Day. I just kind of went through the whole store, and then I saw these really cute bowls, and it pretty much changed my whole idea for Valentine's Day. So I had to circle back through the different aisles and everything, and I feel like I was just like bopping around the whole store. But these are the cute little dishes, and it's like a purpley red wine type of little dish. But my family, if you know, we love our little bowls and our little dishes. So I feel like this is so perfect. Just set it on your island. You could really do anything with it. But I got this for my coworkers, and then I got it for my sister as well. So if you're watching this, Kiana, just skip ahead, pretend like you didn't see this. But got these, my Valentine's Day idea for my coworkers. I think I'm gonna stuff them with some hugs. These ones, I feel like they're just so cute with the pink kind of like wrapping paper, or I guess tin foil. So I think this will be cute to sprinkle some in the dish. So one of my coworkers, she likes wine and she lives in her own apartment right now. It's a little kind of bow wine stopper. So I was thinking I'm gonna put this kind of in the little dish. And then my other two coworkers, I'm trying to decide what I want to get them. I'm thinking maybe jewelry, a hair clip, hair ties, lip gloss, something like that. I'm not quite sure yet, but that is everything that I got from my little errands today. I think I'm gonna do some laundry. We have blacks in the load right now. We need to put in our sheets. I need to do a load of colors, and then that pretty much will get us to the time of going to my sister's house. Sitting so cute. Hi there, Mies. How's your new toy? How's your toy? Jerry, Finn. Hi, buddies. Hi. Are you so excited to see your cousin? Come on, let's go inside. Come on, let's go. Hi, Finn. Oh, Ashwin is. Thank you. Chocolate brownie.
Pistachio's the best.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we'll go see this guy. Oh, wow. Oh.
We just got back from my sister's house. We had a tomahawk for dinner with a little bit of sweet potato fries and some broccoli, and that was super good. And then we ended up just kind of hanging out. The guys were watching the national championship, and my sister actually got an embroidery machine, so she was kind of messing around with that. But we just got home, and I'm gonna end off the vlog here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this vlog, then give me a like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.